Coming up on this edition of Talk of the Town from OSU Extension, it'll be Clif Little with his guest Adam Spencer. Ladies and gentlemen, from Cambridge Singers, the Director Kathy Antill, as well as member Gail Roberts, and from the Guernsey County Visitor and Convention Bureau, Debbie Robinson. It's all on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios in downtown Cambridge, Ohio, it's Talk of the Town.
And here we are, it's another edition of Talk of the Town, live to tape from the U.S. Bank Studios. Jeremy Scott here in the cockpit, in the captain's chair, as it were. Of course, manning the cameras, pushing the buttons with great aplomb, as he always does. Mr. Producer Man, Adam Green back there. He's manning the monitors and making sure that we all look just marvelous, darling. Folks, I tell you, Adam, if you want to go ahead and pan out so we can kind of get to talking about everything we want to talk about, we have got a cornucopia of amazingness right now. A smorgasbord in front of us. Folks, this is all edible stuff. These are not just plastic props. This is stuff that I could literally pick and eat right now if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna let these experts talk about all this amazingness in front of me. Joining me right now from OSU Extension, I have Mr. Clif Little, and he has got a guest with him, Mr. Adam Spencer. Adam, first of all, good to see you, my friend.
Nice to meet you.
Making his Talk of the Town debut, as a matter of fact. Clif, though, you are a tried and true tradition here at Talk of the Town. Really glad to be doing this. Folks, for those of you who don't know, Perry Baranich, who had hosted the show for so many years, always enjoyed talking to Clif Little, so I am really happy to be carrying on that tradition. So, Clif, first of all, let's rewind. I just wanted to talk about one thing. I know that the OSU Extension down there in Noble County, down there in Bell Valley, actually had an event very recently. KC 105 was down there for that event, and it seemed to me like it really went well.
Yeah, thank you. We always appreciate having KC 105 at any event they want to come to.
Yeah. So let's talk about why we have all this amazing produce in front of us.
Well, because I think it's one of the best kept secrets in Guernsey County, Tuscarawas County, for example. You know, a couple years ago, Adam came in the office, we were talking. We talk on phone a lot. I go to this auction, and this thing has grown over the past couple years. I talked to you guys before we got on today. I said, have you been up to the auction? You tasted some of the produce today, right?
Oh my gosh, I can attest to it, folks. If you have not heard of this auction, if you have not been there, you want to go. Because, well, I'm going to let Adam tell us what all he has here. Let's just say I have never tasted tomatoes like these ones. So Adam, tell us about these tomatoes, please.
Alrighty, so here we have some Roma tomatoes.
The best tomatoes to cook with,
They were fresh picked yesterday morning. And then we have a quart of heirloom cherry grape tomatoes. And the green ones have a bit of a sour bite to it, and then the little round red ones are very sweet, so it's a good combination for salads. We have some colored peppers. We got yellow, green, and red bell peppers. And then we have lunchbox peppers. Anybody who has little kids that does the lunchbox peppers at Save-A-Lot and Respecs that sell them in little plastic bags, that's what these are.
Right.
They're just a very sweet mini bell pepper.
I think you need to point out that there are purple peppers in there.
Yes, sorry. Purple peppers. We got purple, orange, red, and yellow. So it's all the colors of the rainbow.
Beautiful. That's how we like it. That makes your meal really look pretty, folks.
Yes, and we have some fresh local eggplant, if it'll come out there. So this was just picked this morning too, by the way. We picked it fresh just for the show.
Eggplant, it's not just an emoji anymore.
No, it's not. It is eggplant parmesan with chicken.
Ooh.
And then we also have some fresh local broccoli. This was also picked this morning.
Man.
And this is just starting to come in. This is a fall and spring crop, so you won't find it in midsummer. But we are open Monday for the holiday, and we'll have broccoli.
Okay, so first of all, before we proceed, because there's a lot to talk about here, let's talk about location. Where are you guys located?
We are located on State Route 258, about halfway between Newcomerstown and Kimbolton. So if you're coming from Cambridge, get off the Kimbolton exit, go north on Old 21, make a right on State Route 258, go about 5 or 6 miles. We're on the right-hand side. It's a big tan and green building with a 4-acre parking lot. You can't miss us.
Okay, is that still Guernsey County?
That is just across the Guernsey County line. So as you're coming up Old 21, you'll enter into Tuscarawas County, and as you tee into State Route 258 will go to the right, and you just make it right there, and that's the southern end of Tuscarawas County.
Okay.
When you get to the auction house, you're 3 acres from the county line.
And what are the hours?
We open up at 2 o'clock. The auction starts on Mondays and Thursdays. We have a cash and carry table for anybody looking for just a small quantity of something. That starts at 1 and goes through the whole sale. Mondays and Thursdays.
Okay, Mondays and Thursdays, then it all gets underway at 2 p.m. then, so make sure that if you're looking to go, you mark that on your calendar and make your Monday and Thursday afternoon very much free. Again, you're not going to regret doing it, ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee you. So we're talking about cooking here, we're talking about some of the foods. I actually was getting to taking one of these, and I hope I don't mess up the whole presentation by grabbing one of these. Tell us about this. This looks like something that I could pretty much just eat whole.
You could. This is a sweet banana bell pepper. So if you ever got the banana peppers sliced in a jar that were
pepperoncinis, as they're known?
Yes.
Okay.
Similar to that, this is a sweet. We also have spicy.
Ooh.
So there's anything from a sweet to a mild hot to a Hungarian wax, which is a very hot. Now,
you go, buddy.
Yeah, I'm all in for this.
I like to take these, cut the tops off, take the seeds out, stuff it with bacon and cream cheese, cheddar cheese, smoke it or grill it. Great addition to a barbecue. Perfect.
So here's my question to you. You're giving us all these culinary tips. Will we receive these tips if we come to the auction?
If you come to the auction and ask me what something is and what to do with it, I will give you all the knowledge I have.
See, that is how you know you're getting a good product. Anytime you go to like a butcher and the butcher tells you how to do the prime rib that you're buying from the butcher, you know that you're getting a good product because there's a lot of passion that goes into it. You can tell that Adam here has a lot of passion for the food he helps to grow.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think I'm speaking out of turn by saying that.
Those gourds, man.
Yeah, let's talk about some of this fall goodness over here because you want to talk about a cornucopia. This is a cornucopia over here. I feel like I am going over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house when I look at a basket like this.
Yes, this is just a small sample of our fall mixed gourd items coming in. So we have miniature green gourds, we have our goose egg gourds, which will go with our large goose gourds to make goose nest. We have our batwing gourds, these are the large. We also have mini ones that come in. And then we have acorn squash. Now acorn squash, this is a colored acorn squash. Normally in the grocery store it would be green and blah.
Right.
This is a really nice one you can decorate your table with and make dinner.
There you go. So, kill two birds with one stone.
That's right. We our fall squash coming in, which would be butternut and spaghetti squash. And then we have our miniature straw bales, and we'll have full-size straw bales. So all the decorations you need and all the cooking supplies you need for your fall dinners, come up to the auction.
Absolutely do that.
Yes.
Absolutely. And these plants we have on set, these are things that you can find at the auction as well, correct, Adam?
Yes, these are mums. We have, oh gosh, I don't even know how many mums we got planted this year. Thousands of mums planted this year.
Hey, I like mums.
We'll be selling them in lots of 4. We'll be selling them in lots of 20. So whether you're a small buyer or a wholesaler, we have a lot to fit your size.
All right, and over here, this is pumpkin, correct?
Pie pumpkins, yes. Pie pumpkins. Our pumpkins are just starting to come in. We have the pie pumpkins, the medium-sized countertop pumpkins, and we have the large jack-o'-lantern pumpkins.
And actually, our producer, Adam Green, made a good point off camera, Adam. He was kind of talking about how the pumpkin you buy in the can is not necessarily pumpkin. This is pumpkin over here.
This is real pie pumpkin. So you take this home and you make a real pie pumpkin with it, it will not be a comparison to the pumpkin pie filling bought at the store.
Probably indescribable.
Most likely, yes.
And how long does this usually take to sprout into what you want it to be?
To grow a pie pumpkin?
Yeah.
90 days, give or take.
Oh, wow.
I mean, depending on the variety of the pumpkin, there's different time lengths on it. Most of our pumpkins were started earlier this summer. And so we got some early pumpkins coming in, and we'll have pumpkins coming all the way through October.
Very, very cool. So he is Adam Spencer. Do you guys have a Facebook page or anything like that?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
You can find us on Facebook. Matter of fact, if you type in Peoli, we're the first thing to pop up in Peoli.
Okay, Peoli, how do I spell that?
P-E-O-L-I.
All right.
And it's Peoli Farms Produce Auction. You can find us on Google and the Facebook page.
He is Adam Spencer from Peoli Farms. Check out that auction again. That's Mondays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Adam, appreciate you coming up. I would love to have you back sometime. I think Adam Green would attest to that. And hey, Clif Little, we didn't get to do a whole lot of talking this time around.
It's all about the farms.
But hey, you know, no farm, no food, right?
That's right. That's right.
It is Jeremy Scott, and we will be back with more Talk of the Town right here on YRP TV.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
Welcome back to U.S. Bank Studios here in downtown Cambridge. It is Talk of the Town, folks. I know that you're watching the most current edition of Talk of the Town right now, at least most current as we tape this. But don't forget that you can always go back and you can watch past episodes on YRPTV, our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like us on Facebook if you have not already done so as well. Talk of the Town, the YRPTV page. Folks, something that is so near and dear to our hearts, besides the food guys who were here for segment number 1, is music. Without music, you can't have food. Without food, you can't have music. It's all poetry in our world, ladies and gentlemen. And here to talk about some music with us from the Cambridge Singers, I have got the director. I have Kathy Antill with me, and I also have Gail Roberts. Good to see both of you.
Hello.
Kathy, hey, it's my first time talking to you as the director of Cambridge Singers. How long have you now been at that post?
1 year, exactly.
Congratulations.
Started last September. Thank you.
Awesome. So you're kind of celebrating your 1-year anniversary.
Well, yes.
Very fantastic. And a great way for people to give you an anniversary present would be to come and join the Cambridge Singers.
Absolutely.
And how do people go about that?
We will begin rehearsals the day after Labor Day, September, what is that, the 4th?
4th,
okay.
11th, and 18th.
Okay,
Tuesday.
And we'd like to take in new members on those first 3 Tuesdays of September. We practice at the Presbyterian Church on Steubenville Avenue.
All right.
725 Steubenville. And you would just enter in the back door from the back parking lot, and we practice from 7 to 9. And if you have any other questions, feel free to contact any Singers member.
Okay. Well, we're going to actually talk to one of the Singers members right now. We are going to talk to Gail over here. So she's talking about recruitment and the fact that you guys are looking for new members, especially those first 3 weeks in the month of September. Which ages, which ranges, what are we talking about?
18 and up. And we would consider 17-year-olds. We'd really like to invite young people to, we are totally re-energized, new vitality under Kathy's wonderful direction. We have a tremendous amount of fun. The group also is very great with each other in support, encouragement. If you like to sing, if you're the one that sings in the car, you have a perfect voice for us. We're going to recruit Jeremy here. And I think all of you would agree. But it's just a great group. And, you spend 2 hours a week, and our lives are so busy that, maybe you should spend 2 hours singing. It gets those happy hormones going, and it reduces stress. And it's just a great thing to do for your health.
Well, folks, I'm going to, first of all, tag on to what Gail just said. My grandfather is a 60-year member of the Barbershop Harmony Society, and he would be the first to tell you singing absolutely keeps you young. So what Gail says is absolutely valid. And Adam, I do believe that we have a little clip of what will happen once you are a member of the Cambridge Singers. Am I right?
Let's do it. Let's roll it.
All right, let's see it.
Life's like a road that you travel along, where there's one day here, the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind.
There's a world outside, they're dark and cold, where blues won't haunt you anymore. Where the free roam free and cover soar, come ride with me to a distant shore.
We won't hesitate, break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway, I'm on Friday.
Aren't they magnificent, the Cambridge Singers? That's who we're talking to right now. We are speaking to the director of the Cambridge Singers. We have Kathy Antill with us. We also have Gail Roberts. And really quickly, before we move on to promoting what's coming up for you guys this year, Kathy, what does the audition process entail?
We just want to see if you are comfortable with the group. We want you to see, how you feel there, and
we kind of help each other too.
Yes.
Right.
If you don't think you have to come in as a professional singer, or
Absolutely
don't think
not.
you have to read music, some people think that. We're going to help you and teach you and coach you along the way. Welcome you with open arms, make you feel comfortable, and we'll bring out that voice you have, Jeremy, and anyone else.
Something definitely coming up again. That is coming up in the month of September, ladies and gentlemen. You definitely want to go and check out the Cambridge Singers if you would maybe be interested in auditioning, that kind of thing, maybe seeing what all is entailed with being a member of the Cambridge Singers. And once you are a member of the Cambridge Singers, we showed you a clip of them performing, and folks, they have a big performance coming up in the month of December. Their annual holiday show is upon us. Can you believe, Kathy, you guys are probably already beginning to plan for that? That's 3 months away.
Yeah.
I've been singing Christmas music all morning. So,
So what is the theme going to be this year? Do we know yet?
yes, it's A Dickens of a Christmas.
Ah, I see where this is going.
So we thought we'd tie into the town festivities.
I was gonna say, it's a little bit regional, isn't it?
It is. It is. And then in the second half, move toward more some novelty pieces and about how Christmas now can sometimes be a Dickens of a Christmas.
Yeah.
Gail, we've got to wrap up here momentarily, but really quickly, what is the best way to contact a Singers member if they're interested, if anybody out there watching this right now is interested in finding out more? And also, are you on social media? Do you have a website? Give us all those deets.
We have a website. Go to Facebook. Just punch in Cambridge Singers. It'll take you right there. Kathy Antill, our director, is taking, for information. So your number is
740-509-2214.
She is Kathy Antill. She is the one-year director of the Cambridge Singers. Congrats again, Kathy. That is a huge anniversry, huge milestone.
Thanks.
Many, many more years of success to you. And Gail Roberts, pleasure to see you as well.
I'm going to drag you with me to the Singers.
We'll have to see what happens there, folks. But we will be back with more Talk of the Town right here on YRP-TV.
Talk of the Town will be right back. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
A great place to live, work, and play.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
And here we are again, Talk of the Town, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jeremy Scott coming at you from the U.S. Bank Studios here in downtown Cambridge. And joining me right now on set, I'm just going to get right into it because we've got a lot to talk about with this woman right here. She is a lovely and talented one. She is the one who makes it happen over at the Guernsey County Visitors and Convention Bureau. I am talking about the one, the only, Debbie Robinson. It's always a pleasure for me to speak to a Virginian because I've got a lot of cousins down there in Virginia. So it's always a pleasure for me to have one on set with me. Really, really good thing to see you, Debbie. And you know what? This is a great place to live. From what I understand, it's like the best hometown in Southeast Ohio.
Why, funny you should mention that.
Why? How did I know?
We have just been named the best hometown in Ohio in Southeast Ohio.
How about that? Awesome.
We'll
now, who rated it?
Ohio Magazine.
Okay.
And we'll be talking more about that, and you'll actually get to see us receive the award coming up in November. So more on that. I'll have to come back and talk about that.
Yeah, we don't want to give too much away just yet, but folks, just guaranteed it's going to be a good time. That's going to be one heck of a reception ceremony. And Debbie, I know that you'll be very proud to accept that award on behalf of the Guernsey County Visitors and Convention Bureau.
Well, in the city of Cambridge
and the city of Cambridge as
sure.
well. So it'll be a joint effort between you and Mr. Tom Orr, probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
He always finds a way to make his presence known wherever he might be.
You're very good at that.
Thank you very much. But, you know, that is one big honor, one big accolade. We are really proud of Cambridge for that. You okay, Adam?
I'm good.
All right, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Talk tourism.
Yeah, let's talk tourism. You know, the economic impact that tourism makes, I mean, that can really make or break a town. And I know the tourism here in Cambridge, you really pride yourself on making sure people know about what right now is kind of a well-kept secret. You're kind of trying to get that secret out so it's not a well-kept secret. Having a best hometown, that kind of accolade, that's a good way to make that secret a little bit more known. How else do you make these secrets known? I know that you really like to promote. Promotion is like your baby.
Well, that's why we exist, to promote our area to people from outside, to bring them in, to promote it to our residents so they know what's in their backyard. And we serve all of Guernsey County. And of course, as you know, Jeremy, there's a plethora of activities and events, the outdoor recreation. Tourism is big business. It is a $160 million business in Guernsey County.
Oh, absolutely. Folks, she's from Virginia, and she uses the word plethora in an interview. I love this woman. Have I mentioned how much I love Debbie Robinson? She's wonderful. She is just so wonderful. So, a $160 million industry, is that just here in Cambridge?
That's in Guernsey County.
Wow.
Taking in Salt Fork State Park, Seneca Lake, downtown Cambridge, all of our other wonderful communities that hold great events. It's one of the largest employers in Guernsey County, over 1,500 people throughout the county, whether it's in hotel, retail, restaurants, large employer.
The parks, as you were talking about.
Absolutely.
These all fall under the umbrella of tourism.
It sure does. A lot of things have to do with tourism, the quality of life, and economic growth, and we're just proud to be a part of it.
As you absolutely should be, because you know what? So much good is happening here right now. There's just so much. There's an abundance of goodness happening, whether it be with the state parks. I can tell you, people are still trying to get out there to the lake while the weather is still nice. You know, they're trying to get out there on those boats. They're trying to take advantage of the good fishing. Who knows? Maybe there are people who like to go and they like to do like they did in Alaska. When I lived up in Alaska, they like to go to the park, they like to fish, that kind of thing, and then freeze it for the winter time, and that kind of sustains them through the winter. You don't know.
It sure does, and we've got a lot of wonderful fall activities coming up where more people will come into the community. But I did want to point out that we do give back to the county. We offer a reimbursable grant to help market these wonderful nonprofit organizations to help promote their events. So it's something that we feel is important for us to do, and also part of our job.
Well, Debbie, you're kind of in a cool position to where the Visitors and Convention Bureau can work with a lot of different organizations, because you are here to promote everybody. You're here to promote the Chamber of Commerce. You're here to promote Cambridge Main Street. You're here to promote a lot of different organizations, and they have a lot of great fall events coming up. Let's talk about some of these events that you guys are really looking forward to. If somebody, let's just say somebody were to come in from Topeka, Kansas today, and they were to be like, hey, Cambridge, Ohio, I'm going to be here for the next couple of months. What's coming up? What would you point them to?
Well, of course, we had the wonderful vegetables and produce on just a few minutes ago. We have 2 farmers markets in our community. On Thursdays, it's in Old Washington, and Fridays, it's in Cambridge. There's so much I have to look at my notes. The City Band, speaking of music, we just had on. We'll have a wonderful Labor Day concert coming up, and then they'll go on into the Christmas season with their wonderful free concerts. Cambridge Main Street, they do a First Friday every month. They've got some great events lined up, September, October, November. November and December. If you haven't been to the Living Word and you'd like to take a child, the Jerusalem Experience is coming up September the 8th, where children can actually be immersed during the day into what it would be like to grow up in that time period, costumes and food. Then they can stay for the play that evening. The fair, Jeremy. Can we talk about the 171st Guernsey County Fair?
It's a tried and true tradition. We would be remiss in our duties if we didn't talk about it.
That's exactly right. Kids get off from school to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very important to our community.
Absolutely. And everything that goes along with that fair as well, Debbie, be it the 4-H kids doing their showing of the animals, of course, making announcements from the fair. It's part of their public speaking. There's a lot that happens out there, and it takes a village to make this stuff happen. That's the thing. There's not one person pulling the strings on all this stuff. There are a lot of different people helping to make these various events happen.
And the fairway food.
And the fairway food. I mean, come on now. The Shake Shack, hello.
The Guernsey County Gospel Sing will take place this fall. They do one in the spring as well at Spring Valley Campground. Chef in the Vineyard, our friends to the west at Terracotta Vineyards. If you haven't been there to eat their food, delicious.
New Concord.
Yes, in New Concord. The Chamber of Commerce, speaking of Joe Sexton and that wonderful group, they'll have their annual bid bash coming up in September, which is their biggest fundraiser and very important.
That's the last Thursday in September, I believe.
The 27th, to be exact. The Lord City Car Show. We just had our friend Vicki in to get gift bags for all of the people who will come in to show their cars. The Heritage Arms Gun Show at Pritchard Laughlin Civic Center, and that's just September. The Paul Bunyan Show is coming up in October, and that brings people from all over the Midwest to our area. The Penny Royal Bluegrass Concerts in Fairview picks up in October on Fridays, if you've never been there. Fabulous, right in our backyard. The Symphony Orchestra, the Southeastern Ohio Symphony Orchestra, kicks off their season in October.
So much happening, Debbie. I know that, we could probably take up a whole show talking about this. If people are interested in finding out more information, just because I'm getting the signal from my Mr. Producer Man, Mr. Adam Green, what's the best place to find that information?
Several ways. You can go to our website, visit guernseycounty.com. You can call us at 740-432-2022, or better yet, we'd love to see everyone's beautiful faces in downtown Cambridge at 627 Wheeling Avenue.
Debbie Robinson from the Guernsey County Visitor and Convention Bureau, thank you so much for coming up. We'll have to have you back so we can talk more about some of the other things.
We didn't touch on Dickens Victorian Village.
Oh, look, folks. We got time. We'll be back. Hey, listen, little by little, baby steps. We got to take baby steps. It is Jeremy Scott. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town right here on YRP TV.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Thanks again to all our guests on this edition of Talk of the Town. From OSU Extension, Clif Little, and his guest, Adam Spencer. Don't forget to check out Peoli Farms Produce Auction. Ladies and gentlemen, Also have to say thank you to the members of the Cambridge Singers who were here, of course, their director, Kathy Antill, as well as Gail Roberts, and from the Guernsey County Visitors and Convention Bureau, always a pleasure to speak with Debbie Robinson. For our producer, Adam Green, my name is Jeremy Scott saying, have yourself a fantastic day.